Hi there. So today I'm going to be making some low carb cake donuts with simple glaze. So I'm going to be using a low carb cake mix, eggs, sour cream, and then later I'll show you the ingredients for the glaze. So you're not going to follow the directions on the cake mix box. Instead, you're going to simply add 1 egg, the cake mix, a half a cup of water, and then approximately a half a cup of sour cream. So I'll go ahead and get started with that. Alright, so once you have your cake mix all mixed up together, again, you're not following the instructions on the box. All you're doing is adding a half a cup of water, 1 egg, and then approximately a half a cup of sour cream. So after you get done mixing that, then you're going to want to grease the silicone donut containers. If you do not have these, you can use like a regular donut pan. I know they have some on Amazon. I got these on Amazon and I will link it below. These are super convenient, silicone, so they're going to be real easy for it to pop out. I think you just search under like donut molds, but I'll link it below. So anyways, you're going to want to grease these, and then after that we'll get started with putting the cake mix in there. Alright, so once you have greased your molds, your silicone molds, then you're just going to start spooning it in. And I would definitely not fill it up completely because it is going to rise just a little bit. So just, I'll show you the final product. I'll go ahead and start filling these up, and then I'll make sure to show you exactly how much room you're going to need to leave. Alright, so I have finished filling them up. And let me pull one up here so you can kind of see. It's not completely full. There's a, good chunk of the mold still left so that it has room to grow. Okay, so now I'm going to be popping these in the oven at 350 for about 14 minutes, 12 to 14 minutes. Okay, so while those are in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and get started on making the glaze. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take powdered sugar and heavy whipping cream and mix them together. And you're just going to, keep adding it until it's like thick, like a traditional donut glaze. Okay, so this is the consistency that I'm looking for. See how it's kind of like a medium thick, not quite a frosting, but thicker than just like a general icing. So if you like it thicker, you can continue adding the powdered sugar. It's really powdered sweetener, and you can use any brand that you want. And if you want it to be thinner, just add more of the heavy whipping cream until it reaches the consistency that you like. Okay, so I just pulled these out of the oven. They cooked for about 22-ish minutes. And when I pulled them out, they were a little fluffier than I like. And if that happens with you as well, all I did was, while they were still fresh from the oven, I just took a spoon and pressed down on them to kind of flatten them down and make them a little bit denser. So now I'm just going to allow them to cool off, and then I'll be putting the icing on. So I'll just let them cool off real fast, and then we'll glaze them. All right, so when you're ready to, when they're cooled off enough and you're ready to get them out of the silicone molds, all you're going to do is just flip it over and then just kind of tap on it. It'll pop right out. So you're just going to do that with all of these, and then we'll get started with the glaze. All right, so once they're cooled off enough, we're just going to simply add the glaze on there. Some people like to dip. I like to just kind of drizzle, but it's entirely up to you, whichever you feel like doing. And so we're just going to do that with all of these. And here we have the final product. Very easy, simple cake donuts that you can make low carb using a low carb cake mix. I will say the amount of time that you need to cook it is going to be dependent on the size of donuts that you're making. So the larger ones are going to probably need more time. These are mini. And like I said, they took about 22 minutes in the oven. If you're unsure, you can just do the toothpick test where you poke a toothpick in there, and if it comes out clean, then it's done. All right, so here we have the final product, low carb, and you guys let me know in the comments what you think, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to see all the new recipes I'm going to be coming out with soon. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day, guys.